In the third ayah of Surah Al-Fatiha, the text presents a specific linguistic pair, Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim. Most English readers recognize this through the standard translation, the most gracious, the most merciful. Within the constraints of English, these two adjectives function as synonyms. They describe the same quality, which makes the phrase feel like a form of poetic repetition, rather than two distinct pieces of information. This occurs because English lacks the grammatical mechanics to reflect the physics of classical Arabic, where the shape of a word, its morphology, changes the nature of the action described. When we treat these words as a mathematical equation rather than a poetic flourish, the supposed redundancy disappears. We begin by isolating the shared etymological root of both words, the three letters ra, ha, and mim. In classical Arabic, this root describes a specific biological space, the womb. A womb provides total protection and nourishment. The occupant receives everything required for survival without providing any effort or even requesting the care. This biological reality provides the baseline definition for mercy in this context, a state of being completely enveloped by a protective force. Every word derived from these three letters carries this core promise of a protective environment. The first construction is ar-Rahman. In Arabic, the suffix on belongs to the falan pattern, which indicates an internal surge or an overwhelming state. It is the same pattern used for atshan, to be bursting with thirst. This pattern applies the womb root to the scale of creation. It functions like an ocean that covers every square inch of the map simultaneously. Because of this specific grammatical shape, this mercy is indiscriminate. It provides life, gravity, and breath to every living creature on the planet, regardless of their individual merit. It is mercy defined by its volume and its immediate, staggering intensity. Ar-Rahman is the macro layer, the protection required for the existence of the universe itself. The second construction, Ar-Rahim, uses the fa'il pattern. This E sound indicates permanence and continuity. It is the pattern of Hakim, someone who was wise as a fixed, constant attribute. While the first word was a vast ocean, this pattern describes a directed stream. It trades immediate volume for infinite duration. This is the specific application of the root to the individual. It is mercy that is tailored and focused. Because this pattern implies a permanent state, it describes a force that sustains an individual through time, remaining present through specific hardships and extending beyond the current life. Ar-Rahim is the micro layer, the sustained protection within a personal relationship. Placing these words together creates a dual-axis graph. Ar-Rahman provides the vertical axis of scale. Ar-Rahim provides the horizontal axis of time. These distinct patterns intersect to form a closed grid. Every point in time and space is accounted for. Ayah 3 employs these different linguistic shapes to declare total coverage. It accounts for both the massive scale of the universe and the minute-to-minute needs of the individual. The English phrases gracious and merciful lack the structural mechanics to show how this protection is actually distributed. The mathematics of the verse lead to a single conclusion. The subject is protected by a mercy that is as vast as the stars, yet as constant and intimate as a heartbeat.